there everybody, it's Chloe in real life, your Knott's Berry Farm berry blogger. Today I am here for a special preview tasting for all the food that's going to be here at the Boysenberry Festival at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm so excited because I was looking around and the food here looks fantastic. So I'm going to try everything and judge it by three criteria. I am going to judge it based on uniqueness or complexity, creativity of what the food is. If the boysenberry component is, if you can taste it and how that works, and the likableness, if it's good or not so good. So let's run around and try some boysenberry treats. Alright, so here is the Boysenberry Boba. It is so pretty with the different layers of the purple, and I heard that the actual boba isn't just like normal boba, like tapioca balls. It is apparently boysenberry infused, so let's give it a taste. I also love the green straw as like the little leaf of the boysenberry. Super cute touch. Wow. Whoa, this is amazing. Really tasty. And the boba itself is super nice and chewy, and it has that boysenberry like infusion that's so good. I really like this because it's something totally new, very creative. I would give it, for creativity, I would give it about 4 out of 5 boysenberries because it's pretty creative. The boysenberry taste is super fantastic, so that's good. It's a 5 out of 5 boysenberries. And how it matches with the concept or the drink is also a 5 out of 5 because I know that this is the first one, but it's already my favorite. I am here with Mr. John, the Director of Food and Beverage here at Knott's Berry Farm, and he is the creator of the fantastic, totally delicious bubble tea here at Knott's Berry Farm for the Boysenberry Festival. So this is amazing. This is an amazing idea. So can you tell us more about how you came up with it, what bubble tea is, and why it's here at Boysenberry Festival?
Well, I can't take all the credit, Chloe, but this is something that we wanted to do for 2 years now. Boba is just so fun. It's trendy. You know, the millennials love it. It's big in the Asian community. So I actually work with a bunch of our other supervisors and culinary team to develop the concept. So we did so much research. Hey, how do you make a boba? You know, what kind of milk do you use? You know, how do you get the tea base? And we wanted to make it special. We wanted to add a boysenberry element to it. So without giving away our secret recipe, what we do is we actually blender fresh frozen boysenberries with a special tea blend. And then we mix that with actually a special milk blend as well, because you can't just use any kind of milk. And then what makes our bobas here at Knott's Berry Farm different is that the whole process of making a boba is it's a tapioca ball, and you get it dried, and just like a pasta, you have to boil it to make it soft. So it absorbs a lot of the water content. And we actually use a really, really special berry syrup blend when we soak the bobas. So that way when you eat the bobas, it's not just a tasteless tapioca. You actually get a flavor of berry in it. So we're very excited about it. And this will be available at the Gourmet Coffee Hut in the Boardwalk area, right in front of Johnny Rockets, all throughout the Boysenberry Festival.
Can I just say, I love the ad of the green straw as like the leaf
like
of
the
the
leaf
boysenberry.
of the stem. Yeah, I just love
So
how the whole
cute.
thing looks.
It looks beautiful.
When I first started to talk about bobas, I would call it bubble tea because in Canada we call it bubble tea. Everyone says, "Hey, let's go for some bubble tea." So I was asking everybody, "Hey, you know, where do you guys go for bubble tea?" And they had no idea what I was talking about. So there it is, Boysenberry Boba.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And this also makes for some great Instagram pictures.
Absolutely, it does.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chloe.
So here we have a boysenberry quesadilla with boysenberry salsa. And can we just take a moment to just appreciate this beautiful purple on this quesadilla? It's gorgeous. I saw it and I was like, stop, take some pictures, and then we're gonna try this because this looks fantastic. So here it is. Comes with the boysenberry salsa, which smells pretty peppery. I'm a little nervous. I don't do too well with spicy foods. You see, I'm terrible. Whew. I'm terrible when it comes to spice. But this is good. This is not super boysenberry. I would have liked there to be a little bit more boysenberry taste, but the quesadilla is super good. It doesn't really have the boysenberry flavor, so when it comes to the rating, the boysenberry taste probably gets like a 2. It's gorgeous. Visually stunning, that's not a category, but visually stunning, it's gorgeous. But the likableness it's good. I'm enjoying it, but it's not super boysenberry. So for the likableness, I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. And then for creativity, that's pretty cool. Quesadilla, and creativity is like also visual because it's creatively beautiful, and that gets a 5 out of 5. So let's try just the quesadilla. So now that I'm trying the quesadilla by itself, the tortilla has more of a boysenberry taste. So the score has changed, guys. It went from like a 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5 to like a 3 out of 5 because it's subtle, but it's still pretty good. Okay, so I'm here with Miss Christine, the merchandise buyer for Knott's Berry Farm, and she has provided this beautiful selection of boysenberry themed treats, products, and even some bath products, all boysenberry scented for the Boysenberry Festival.
Yes.
Can you describe what we have going on here?
Well, over here we have 9 different chocolates that are all natural, no preservatives, made with 100% real chocolate in small batches. Some of them are made with our own Mrs. Knott's Boysenberry preserves. So you've got these 3 that are made with the preserves. The top 2, the Boysenberry peanut butter and Boysenberry jelly mini pie and the Boysenberry mini pie are exclusive to the event, so you can only get them at the event, so make sure you get here. Then you have your peanut butter and jelly Boysenberry jelly cup, chocolate almonds, caramel bites. We have truffles, caramels for you to sample today. We also have Boysenberry bark with peanuts and pretzels and without. And then what I'm really excited about is the bath line, which is, everybody seems to be excited about that tonight.
Yes!
Is the spa line. So it's Boysenberry lavender. We have the salt soak, the balm, and the candle in the tin. So you'll see those.
Very excited.
When we first started Boysenberry Festival, we brought out the Boysenberry soda. Then the second year we had the Boysenberry cream soda, and this year we're introducing the 2 new ones, the ginger ale and the mint soda. So this year you can buy all 4 of them this year though, and then you get a carrier for buying all 4. So there you go.
How cute.
The rock candy, the sticks, and the crystals were introduced last year actually. They were a little late, but they're here now for you to see. And then we have the souvenir gift. You can buy these in single bars or in a gift pack. So you've got your yogurt boysenberry, your boysenberry pie bar, and your milk chocolate boysenberry bar. And if you look closely, you'll see Mr. Knott right up there on the truck.
Oh, cool.
So there you go. So that's a handy little gift item, and then you can eat the single bars while you're here. Then we have our Boysenberry punch that we have every year. We've introduced the sugar-free version of it.
Nice.
So now we have sugar-free. So you've asked, we've listened, and here it is, okay? Last year we introduced our Boysenberry brisket jerky. This year we have the Boysenberry sriracha style and the Boysenberry bacon. They're both bacon.
Ooh.
So these are going to be exclusive to the event, as well as the soda and the 2 Boysenberry jelly pies that are over there. These are just exclusive to the event. Okay?
And that boysenberry dressing is really catching my eye. It looks fantastic.
So this was new, introduced last year as well, and it's been a really hot seller for us too. So I have it out on the table because we were late showing it last year, but here it is for you this year. And then, of course, I put our Boysenberry barbecue sauce up here because it is our #1 seller, besides our preserves and jams, of course. So here you go. Everything new and old up here, so.
Awesome. So will the bath line be a year-round
It will
thing?
be a year-round, and yeah, I'd like to add to it, so we'll see how well it does this year.
That's great. And I believe, do you have a boysenberry soap as well?
I do have a Boysenberry soap that was introduced last year.
Ooh.
So it's a little bit more on the sweeter side. It's not really part of the spa line, but it all merchandises together, and it's just a fabulous product.
That's great. Thank you so much.